Okay, so I don't have a preset form. The way that it was explained to me by my specialist as a way that would be helpful to other doctors when you go to see them was basically to break down where your symptoms are in terms of how they impact you, but stick with the groupings. So for me, I have a bunch of neurological symptoms. So in terms of how I navigate, how I keep track of these, I pretty much made a laundry list. Every symptom that I have ever had, and then I put them in the order that they typically happen in. And those are my neurological groupings. Then I have my cardiac stuff. And the cardiac stuff, again, I put it in order in terms of how it starts. And when they're organized like that, I pretty much have this map of if this happens, this happens. If this happens, this happens. And then I have a checklist of all of the symptoms as they're showing up for me. The reason that I found it was really challenging to get the POTS diagnosis is because I would go to doctors and kind of explain myself as the whole picture. But when you go to a specialist, they're only really paying attention to your one piece of the puzzle that affects them. So if I went to the cardiologist and I said, hey, I have all of these neurological things plus a heart thing, pretty much they would take the neurological and leave it over here. And then they would say, I'm only going to focus on the heart. But if I isolate the heart from the neurological, it's just not really going to make sense. So the reason that I keep track and the reason that I have a form, and I honestly wish that somebody would make this because it would just be so helpful, is having all of your symptoms in the groupings of the systems that are affected and then in the order that they escalate for you allows you to have this map of what is going on. And then I haven't needed to do this yet, but I would do this at a future doctor's appointment. I would take that with me. I would absolutely take that map with me and basically show up to my doctor and be like, here's what's going on, here's how it happens. Because I think having a layout of the way the symptoms present themselves and having it written down just allows you, or it definitely helps me, have a sense of awareness and a sense of calm in order to explain what's going on and not allow the specialist to jump to the conclusion that matches their specialty but negates me as the whole person.